back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday college makeup routine. I am home right now because of the coronavirus, but this is still how I would do my makeup every day at college, and I still have online classes, and this is just what I do every day. I went ahead and grabbed one of my little coffees out of the fridge because I did not get a lot of sleep last night and I kind of need this. This eye is actually just a little bit swollen. I don't know if you can tell, but it feels swollen because last night my allergies were just acting up for no reason. Anyway, I wanted to do this today because I really enjoy doing my makeup and I feel like a lot of products that I use have changed, so I'm going to be including all the products that I use in this. Also, when I'm done doing my makeup, I'm going to go through some of the makeup that I do have that I didn't use in this video that I really like and that I just want to share with you guys. Almost all of the makeup that I have is from Ulta or from like the drugstore, like Walgreens just down the street. I am in no way, shape, or form trying to brag about any of the makeup that I have. I think these all have really good quality and I really like them. They're all my favorite products. It's what I use every day and that is why I'm sharing it with you. Okay, you can watch the video now. Also, I am not a makeup guru. This channel is not specifically for makeup. I really enjoy making these videos. I have a couple other videos of me doing my makeup, but they're mostly just get ready with me videos for like homecoming or prom or something, but now I'm in college and I felt like doing this video. So my point is, if you think I'm applying something wrong or doing a technique that you have never seen, it is just the way I do it and it works and it turns out well, I think. Anyway, let's just get started. Let's just jump right into this. First thing, I do not understand how some people don't do their makeup without like putting their hair up, because mine is always in my face no matter what, and so I just put it in a really like awkward bun and then I'm just gonna leave the rest down because this is not really what gets in my face. Whenever my skin is feeling dry, I like to use this like Blossom face oil. It has like flowers in it. I don't know if they're real flowers. I don't really know what this does exactly, but it makes my skin feel nice, but I'm trying to cut like back on that because my face has been recently breaking out a little bit, if you can tell. If you are from Monmouth, where I go to school, the water there, you know, is different, and I feel like that is what really started to break me out this year because I've been using Curology. I absolutely love it, but going back and forth between home and Monmouth, I'm completely blaming it on the water there, and I do not know that this product is necessarily good for my skin, so I'm trying not to use it as much right now. Quick tip, the website CauseDNA, you can look up any product, you put in the full name of the product, and it will tell you every ingredient that is in it, and it has an acne scale, and it will give you like a 5 through a 0 or like a 10 through a 0. I'm actually not sure, I haven't used it that much, but it's really great because you can look up like your face wash and stuff and it'll tell you how bad or good it is on acne. I don't know if that helps you, but that's just something I've been wanting to get into recently because I really want to help my skin. I don't really have a primer right now besides that, so if you have a good primer that you would recommend, drop it in the comments below. For my foundation, this is absolutely my favorite ever. I've been using it for so long. It is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I've been using the shade 220 just because my face is a little bit more pale than the rest of my body, but that's why we try not to wear makeup in the summer. I've seen some people put it on their back of their hand and then put their beauty blender on it, or like try to put some right on their face, but I just put it right on the beauty blender. Sometimes I put too much and I have to like scoop some off, and then to like spread it out first, I kind of just like put it everywhere and then I'll go through and dab it out. This is definitely a full coverage foundation. If you can tell, my face looks a lot better. On the days, however, that I don't want to wear so much like makeup directly on my face, I will just put a little bit of concealer where I need it and then blend that in and then just do like my eyebrows and eyes like I normally would do. Next, I do concealer. I have 2 of these actually. This is what I'm going to be using today. It's actually almost out, but this is in the shade 5. I believe this is the same like Fit Me brand. And then this one is in the shade 10. This one is what I use like on the days that I don't want to like completely cake my face. I don't feel like I cake my face, but I do like a full coverage foundation, and that is why I use the one that I use. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this under our eyes and then on the bridge of your nose, and then to highlight my forehead, I don't really know why, and then just some on my chin, and then sometimes I'll like make triangles under my eyes. I don't really think there's a difference. We are just gonna blend that in. Okay, now that that is all on, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Paris Perfecting Loose Powder, and it's in the shade 916, which is translucent because I don't really need another color on top of this foundation. I just kind of shake some into the lid, and then I use my giant Eco Tools brush to put it on, and I just like get it everywhere, and I know that there is enough powder already in this brush that I probably like don't even need it. So now all of the bases for my face makeup are on, and next I like to contour. I just got an email for more homework, so that's cool. I recently just got this Pro Glow Tarte palette that my aunt gave me, and it has a shade right in the bottom corner called Sculpt, and that's what I'm going to be using to contour. I just like to use this Morphe brush that's shaped like this. I got it in a pack of 16 that was on sale after Christmas. It was a great deal, but I absolutely love all Morphe brushes. I think they work really well. We're just gonna go in like this and get our cheekbones, and then I like to put a little bit on my jawline and then up here, so you have that like 3. Sometimes I like to blend that out a little bit more, just whenever I feel like it looks a little like there's a line or something, just to be sure, but I don't like take it all off. I just like to blend it out a little bit. And then after I do like my face, I do my nose. I just pinch the same brush and apply it on like that for my nose. Again, I blend it out just so I don't have a bunch of definite lines on my face, and then that is it for the contour. I have no idea what this brush is. I don't know where it came from. I've had it for the longest time. It's pink. If you know what this is, comment down below because it's great. I have this highlighter palette from Morphe. It has a bunch of colors in it. This blue one right here, or like purple, whatever you think it is ultraviolet, and it absolutely is great for like the corners of your eyes. But for my regular highlight, I like to use the one right next to it, which is Galactic, and so I'm just gonna put some of that right on top here and on the other side, and then just on my nose. Now I'll add a little bit of Comet and Aurora, just because I like to put a little bit of color back into my face, and I don't have like an actual blush, but these highlighters are really good and kind of pink. And so that is officially it for my face makeup. I have my contour and highlighter on now, and so next is our eyebrows. I have been using this Covergirl Brow Dip for the longest time. It comes with this little brush that you can kind of tell that I like haven't used at all. I like to do my brows with this 2-ended Morphe brush, so I can just like brush them out, and then I apply the brow dip with the other side. Recently I've been kind of interested in going back to like the brow pencil. I absolutely love this, but I like sometimes to have like a lighter look, and sometimes this makes my eyebrows look a little bit too dark or too like thick depending on how I apply it. So there's one. I think that looks pretty good. After I do my eyebrows, I like to just brush them out and soften them up so they aren't as like how it looked before. Ooh, that's pretty good. I always think that this one is the one that's worse, just because I think it's shaped differently. I mean, I think they look pretty like proportional, but there's always that one that gives me a harder time. I'm getting kind of hungry. Alright, time for the eyes. Not gonna lie, I do have a couple everyday looks that I go between like 3 different ones, but today we're just gonna go with the one that I definitely do the most. I have this 2-ended Eco Tools brush that I like to use, and then I just go back to that Galactic in my highlighter palette and use the small end, and then I like to just highlight the corners of my eyes, and then where my brow bone is. That one wasn't showing up the way I wanted it to, and so I went ahead and put ultraviolet in those areas just to show you guys a little bit better on camera how it looks. And then I use this eyeliner. It's like a velvet tip. I actually have no idea what brand this is. I have had it for the longest time. The label's not even on there. I am almost positive that it is L'Oreal Paris. Anyway, I do wings every single day. I'm gonna go ahead and look in my mirror so I don't mess this up, but I like to just make a line on the outside of my eye, just like that, and then I go through and fill it in a little bit more. I just go ahead and drag it across my eyelid, just like that. That turned out way better than I expected it to. I went ahead and made it just a little bit thicker. This side always messes me up. I mean, they look fine, but I don't know why this side like hates me. Now for my lashes, I use this L'Oreal Paris mascara. It has a primer on one end and then actual like mascara on the other. The primer side is actually running out, but it's still doing pretty well. And you can actually get this at Ulta and the drugstore. I bought it at both places. I don't know why, but I've always only put the primer on my top lashes. I do put mascara on my bottom lashes, but I don't know. You can like already tell that the actual mascara looks so much better than just the primer. I try to make it like the least clumpy that I can while still like fanning out all of my eyelashes. So it obviously looks fine now and it stays like this for a while, but I really need to invest in an eyelash curler because sometimes by the end of the day, I mean, maybe it's the mascara, maybe I should use a different brand. I don't know, leave a comment below, whatever you recommend, I'll try it. I don't really use any lip product. I have 2 Kylie lip colors, I think, for like when I need to like look extra fancy. But every day I just use this like cherry chapstick. It makes my lips look like a little extra pink. I feel like there's no color in it, but maybe I just have like really pink lips. And I don't really outline them ever. I don't really feel like I have a need to. Now that my makeup is done, I'm gonna go wash my hands and get all this makeup residue off. I literally wash my hands every single time I'm done doing my makeup just because I hate, especially like having makeup on my nails. I don't even want to talk about this. Long story short, my thumbnail is gonna fall off. So this is my makeup look. I basically look like this almost every day for school. Sometimes I will do eyeshadow with like a reddish orange color. I usually do like a nude eye, like with actual eyeshadow besides this. But it's basically just this. I don't really go all out for school. I almost forgot because this is actually running out. I have the Morphe continuous setting spray. I absolutely love it. I think it sets my makeup pretty well. It always stays on for like the whole day. My face like stays pretty like dewy. I don't know if that's the right word. I just kind of put it on like this, like hold it away from your face a little bit. And just because my face feels like kind of like wet almost, I just like try to dry it. So now this is the final look. Now let's get into this little makeup haul. And I still call it a haul if I haven't recently bought it. I don't care. First up, my highlighters. In addition to the Morphe highlighter palette that I have this Mally brand highlighter. It's a single thing, but it absolutely does the job. I use this on like when I do a cut crease. This is probably like the very first like nice highlighter that I have. I've had it for the longest time because I swear it will never run out. It is the Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Highlighter. I know there's a bunch more of these, but this one was always my favorite, and so I've had it for a while. I don't always use it. And I have this Too Faced highlighter. This is the one I've actually probably used the most because that Morphe palette, oh, it's kind of breaking. That Morphe palette haven't had for that long, and you can tell like how much I've used this, but it's great. I love the brand. It looks great. And of course you already saw this. I used the contour that's in it, and this also has some highlighter in it. It's actually kind of broken at the top, but it also has some mirrors in it in case you like are on the go. Now for my eyeshadow palettes, I have so many, or at least like I feel like I have a lot. I have this Nudes Bare Minerals palette. I have used some of the shades in here quite a bit, if you can tell. I got this from Ulta. It was $15 on sale. I think it was last year, Black Friday. I actually don't use this a lot, surprisingly. It's the Naked 3 from Urban Decay. It's just like a bunch of rosy colors. Whenever I need to use something like that, I use this palette. Another thing from Tarte, I have this Toasted palette that I absolutely love. It is literally wrecked. The mirror is very dirty, and a lot of the colors have been used a lot because whenever I like to do like a reddish orange eye, like I said, I use the colors Warmth and Cozy in it, which are just right here and here. Here's this Morphe palette. I'm actually not sure which one this is. It says Bronzed Babe on the back. This one is also kind of wrecked. I used to use this for the corners of my eyes before I got that other palette. It kind of has similar colors to the Tarte palette. Now for my big eyeshadow palettes, these are the most recent things that I got. I absolutely wanted to spoil myself. I had a gift card. It was on sale. I couldn't stop myself. Not to mention, I have been planning on doing like a fun makeup look, or at least attempting to. And so I had to get a colorful palette, but this one has a lot. It's very pretty, and I've been wanting to try like a bunch of fun things. This is something I definitely am not going to use every day. I know that, but why not? This palette is even bigger than the last one. This one has more like pinks and purples in it, a few like lighter blues, but this one has a lot more shinier colors. I absolutely love the one that's down here. I've been wanting to use this for like a bunch of cut crease looks. I had to get it. My brushes are not clean. Do not come for me in the comments. I'm going to show you some of the products that I use to clean them. These are all of the eyeshadow brushes that I got from that Morphe pack of 16. They definitely all come in handy at some point or another. And the bigger brushes that came in that pack are this like fan brush. I don't use it that much. I used to use this big brush instead of my Eco Tools one for my setting powder. I have the contour brush that I showed you guys. This one, it's very flat, as you can tell. I'm not sure what to use it for. If you know, let me know. I know for a fact you can just get these at Walmart. It is 2 double-ended Eco Tools brushes. They are great. I absolutely love the Eco Tools brushes. I do not buy a whole bunch of lipstick because I don't really wear it that much, but when I'm going for a more nude look, I have this dark matte NYX color, and then the 2 Kylie lip colors I have. These came in a set. This one is Exposed. This is the one I use the most whenever I do want to wear a lip color because it's more of a nude color and I think it looks good with my skin tone. Goals. This one's more of like a brighter pink color. To clean your brushes, it is EcoTools brush shampoo. This one is hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested. It is cruelty free. This one's really great. It's not a spray. You actually literally like as if you were shampooing your hair, do that to your brushes and it cleans them really well. If you have as many makeup brushes as I do, I think this one is definitely worth investing in. Wow, that's it. I need to go make some food now because I am starving. All of the products that I used on my face today, I will try to mention in the description below. If you have any makeup products that you think I should try out, I would love to make another video. I've been wanting to do a testing strange products video, so leave your recommendations in the comments and maybe I'll try them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell so you know when I upload. Goodbye!